Okay, it's been a little bit getting this together. I still don't have Twitch up here real quick, so I'm gonna go ahead and jump in with you because I'm hitting buttons like crazy as I'm getting ready for stuff, and it's doing all kinds of funny things. And of course, literally right when I go live, our neighbor starts mowing. So if you hear a lawnmower in the background, there's a lawnmower in the background. It's just the way it's gonna be. But supposedly everything is working. It has been like getting lights and everything this morning. I'm at, like, my desk is completely different than it was last week when I live streamed. So I'm trying to get everything kind of figured out for a whole new space, which takes a little bit. Like, lighting is still a bit of an issue because I have these 2 bright windows behind me, which makes this very interesting trying to figure out. And it's morning, and that's where morning sun comes in. So getting that done. I need to pull up my Twitch over here really, really quick so I have my dashboard available and open. And then we're going to jump into it. So this should take like 2 seconds right here. Let's see here if I can remember where I put... I have not put Twitch into a folder yet, which of course would be the smart thing to do. I don't even know who am I logged in as. Okay, it is me as Art. Okay, cool. There we go. We're in Stream Manager now. Yes, we are here. We are done. I have it up. We start working. That was a little bit easier than I expected, so that makes me happy. Today I am drinking a coffee out of our French press right here. It is from a little coffee shop we found in Oregon. I cannot remember the name right now for anything, but we bought their house blend and found out very quickly that it does not work for like a regular drip. Like, it is designed for an espresso roast or French press. Tastes great there, but in drip, not so much. And because we were out of our regular drip coffee, I got a French press pot today. So anyway, I'm drinking out of my Sunnergas mug, which is a coffee shop in Louisville, which a lot of you, if you know me, know that that is like one of my favorite places on the face of the planet. So anyway, I think that's got it. So I'm going to go ahead and jump here to my desk view real quick so you guys can see where we are. We can kind of go through this. So as you see, we've got this frog prince here who is sitting in a field of mushrooms. So working on the blue ones. I thought I would have time this morning to finish these blue ones. Didn't happen. I've been fidgeting with lights trying to get this so that you guys can see what's going on. And that has literally taken my entire morning. So now that that is taken care of, somewhat, actually, I'm going to just a little bit more and flip it up because I can see where it's hitting. There we go. That's going to hit my face a little bit better and the art here. So anyway, looking at this, these are the mushrooms I want to do next. So I thought I might show you a little bit behind the scenes for what I do when I'm looking for images for how to do this. So we're going to hop over here. And I already have this pulled up here in Google Images so that we can see the computer view. And I'm realizing that I totally did this wrong earlier. So let's get you sized correctly. I had a weird view when I was... No, that's not what I want. Command Z. And do that. I grabbed the wrong thing. I'm going to put you up on top here really, really quick. Safari. So that we're sitting correctly here. Why are you not letting me pick Safari here? I'm being really goofy. You guys are seeing it behind the screens. I'm trying to drag this into place. It's not locked. Okay. Anyway, I'm trying to give you guys a good view of this. Here. This is all being goofy. I had it correct, and I didn't realize it. It looked like I had this weird window because when I was trying to get it up. I am sorry. Oh well, we're just gonna see a really weird view for right now because you guys can still get the idea. So we've got a bunch of pictures of mushrooms here, and remember we're looking at, these guys have, let's go slow here. So there's certain set that are going to be the red ones. I've already got those figured out. These kind of have some interesting tops to them. I remember the day like that I found out that like the red and white mushrooms were actually real, because I've never seen those in like real life. So I just kind of always assumed they were just kind of something people made up. I am not seeing any that look like these. Can I get an idea? We may have to go to color wheel. Do this just with color theory and make these fun made up mushrooms. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything that looks remotely like these. So that means we're just gonna have to come up with something here. Change our search term. Pretty mushrooms. See if that does anything. Images. This is giving us a little more excitement in our search here. We have kind of those that are kind of goldy colors here. Small velvet fly. Those are kind of fun. I'm looking forward to doing the red ones. I'm seeing some with a little bit of orange in them. I'm really digging the orange right now. Oh, look, there's a little... Oh, we have a snail on... There are a lot of snails in the picture. Again, not seeing any that look like these. Sometimes the drawings are based on, sometimes they're made up. And it looks like these are just made up. Which is fine. There are some blue ones, so I'm kind of happy I did the blue. Today's music is happy hardcore. Thought I'd have a little bit of fun with this. A little bit peppier music, because it is Saturday morning where I'm at, so it is morning. Yeah, I am not seeing anything that looks like this. So we are just going to hop over here to desk view. And we're gonna hop in right up in here with these. I'm gonna go grab my color wheel really, really quick, and we will do a little color work with this. Because we're wanting to think about the yellow green. So our pure color right here, the yellow green with this. So what we want to look at is we've got blue mushrooms, and those fall under blue violet with those coming right up with the purple on the outside edge. So with yellow green, blue violet's a tetrad, and it is red orange. So the red oranges will work there. I think staying with oranges and then the reds down here, this will really set up a really pretty one right here. That'll tie into those reds. So that's where we're gonna go with this. Got our triad, and our tetrad has yellow orange. That's, well, actually no. We're gonna jump into, let's go to the tetrad here real quick with it. And let's get the tetrad, blue. No, we're not going with that one. A yellow, blue violet, and red violet. Ooh, that could be fun. The yellow orange and a red violet. Ooh, that sounds kind of exciting. I think we're gonna go that route. I'm kind of digging that right now. So, hi Kaiser Wilhelm II. Welcome. I love the name. So I think, yeah, that's where we're gonna go. So these are gonna be in the yellow orange family up here. And then we'll go with those deeper shades down here. I love color wheels. I think that they're helpful for getting ideas and helping you make decisions. For knowing what colors work really, really well together. Also, like, one of the things you can search and that is fun to search are just palettes online. Like, people put together palettes and those can be helpful as well. So, looking at my colors here, yellow, orange, dark yellow. Looks like this is where we're going to be hanging out today. So, I think I want to create deeper with lighter on these for accents. So that means that the bases will be orange in here, fading into this yellow orange, just to kind of lighten it up as it goes into the middle. And then these accents will be darker and regular yellow. Actually, it's light yellow, but just to kind of get that moving. I'm realizing that these aren't in order right now. Oh, that's because I put it back on. There we go. Okay, so that's gonna be our plan. We have a plan. Let me get my filbert brush ready. Where did my Gamsol go? There's my Gamsol. I was like, I know my Gamsol's on my desk. It's here somewhere. What you drawing? I'm not actually drawing. I'm coloring in Hannah Carlson's. Here's the book, Summer Nights. So, I did work on some original drawings earlier this week. Didn't do that on stream because it was working digitally, and I'm getting some stuff together for digital coloring sheet release. So excited about that, and I'll probably be coloring a couple of them on stream once I get a set together, because I'm working on having a whole set completely digitized, and that is a bit of a chore because I typically work more in traditional media, and so learning how to digitize is something new for me. But I am bound and determined to come into the 21st century. So we have the vermilion here. I do not see, and it's a light vermilion. I don't see us needing it on this, because that's really going to take us into the red-orange family. So ready to jump in? First strokes going in. Let me go ahead and zoom in just a little bit on this here too, so you guys can see better. We'll start up here at the top with this full one. It's a nice big one to see. Oh, thanks for the follow, Kaiser Wilhelm. Don't know if my alert box went off. My alert box, I think, is set to go off. So I'm just gonna leave it a little lighter here now that I put in that harder line. It's always easier to add more color than it is to take it away. I've been having a fun, interesting adventure because I'm still brand new on Twitch. And I've been on YouTube since 2016. Now, it's one of those things that if you look, it's like says that my account was started in like way before that because I had a Google account. So it's kind of a funny little thing with it. But I'm finding so much better response on Twitch than I am on YouTube as just beginning. I mean, it's kind of crazy with it. So shout out to everybody on Twitch. I'm gonna go ahead and blend this in so I can get an idea. Look at that beautiful yellow orange. And that's gonna make Mr. Frog, or Prince Frog. He doesn't have a name. Although now I'm really thinking that Kaiser Wilhelm II might be a good name for our frog prince. So, anyway, let's see here. think that's gonna work. It's not as vivid as I want, so we'll work on that a little bit here. Can always add more color, can't take it away. Yeah, I am currently streaming both YouTube and Twitch, doing them simultaneously and seeing. Yeah, it's interesting just how it's hitting. It could be because my timing, what time for both platforms. My oldest son is Jaybreaks Games, and he's going to be streaming a 24-hour stream starting at noon. So we had to actually I scheduled today's based on my kids' streaming schedule because my middle son, Rockin' Bug, is going live at 1. And I knew that our Wi-Fi probably couldn't handle 3 of us streaming at once. I know it can handle 2 just fine. Because my husband and I do gaming streaming at the same time too. So, yeah, I totally agree with the luck-based. On everything with this is like totally luck-based. That's why you're told to just kind of keep creating till it hits, because you don't know which video is going to hit. It's 7:37 here. Yeah, it's 10:38, so, or 10:37, I guess, 10:38, whatever. It crossed over where I'm at. So you were definitely across the pond from me. I don't know if Mr. Shrubway said he was going to be on today in the chat, so I don't know if he's there. If he could tell me, remembers what the name of the coffee is. Because I'm really enjoying it. So yeah, I mean, I'm getting some playbacks over on YouTube. I've got a couple of viewers over there, so they're showing up, but yeah, it's just not the same as Twitch. Okay, it's saying that I'm having issues with keyframes right now, so I'll have to fix that here. Let me see if I can fix it right here. I don't... hold on. YouTube's having an issue. Let me see if I can change my keyframes. I need to fix something here real quick. Let's see if I can. I don't think I can during the stream. Yeah, I can't while I'm streaming, so we'll just have to fix it later. YouTube's just going to kind of have some issues with some frames. It's really weird because that's the base one, and normally when you have it set as your main, it does okay. But yeah, I know a couple of things that I need to set my bitrate to 2. Or not bitrate, keyframe rate to 2. Look at these happy mushrooms. Oh, the fun of writing essays. I absolutely adore art history. And when my kids got big enough, I was debating going back and getting my Master's of Fine Art in art history. And the thing that kept me from doing it was the thought of having to write papers, is I had zero desire to go back and write papers. Like the thought of getting to research it and have fun and all of that sounded great, but it was like, no way. So that made up my mind for me. Oh, in high school. So better get those essays written. Hopefully this music will be a little bit of a inspiration. The peppiness. I have an 80s playlist that I listen to on Monday mornings that can help get me pumped up to get to work. Yeah, I think that looks good. The center one needs to be a little bit lighter right there because we've got a straight on light source. I'm gonna warm up the coffee. My beautiful French press here with the Doctor Who sweater. Oh, I'm getting a phone call real quick, so I will be right back. Okay, back. Today is Jaybrick's Game's birthday, so I'm getting calls from his grandparents right now to wish him happy birthday. So, and he's doing a 24-hour stream starting at noon to celebrate, so more power to him. I have zero desire to be live for that long. I can't imagine trying to be like entertaining for that long. Like there comes a point where it's like you're just kind of zoned and you can't carry conversations anymore. I don't know any meat hook. Do meat hook. how the song seems to start. Like I just have it set to play and then it goes to a different one. I don't have it like on auto skip or anything. And something any different. Okay, these guys are turning out great. I'm gonna leave the bottom parts. Okay, Jeremiah, J Breaks Games is waking up. Since he was little, I mean little, we're talking like 2 and 3 years old, he would sing constantly. So to hear him sing now is just funny because it's like that's just been part of him, and like he's just waking up and I can hear him kind of be singing his own song right now. Hi all! Somebody's over on YouTubes! Hi YouTubes! Fresh News 247. 24/7, I'm guessing, yeah. That gives me a second here. I am still only on like my very beginning of coffee this morning, so. I was really shooting hard to be live at 10 a.m. this morning, and just having so many lighting issues today. It didn't happen, and so I didn't drink as much coffee as I normally do because I was busy trying to get all the stuff set up. So welcome. I'm in Canada, Carlson, summer nights, just sitting here having some fun, coloring some mushrooms. Using my absolute favorite color pencils for just kind of all around. Because they're quick, they lay down well, they're not expensive. When I'm like creating fine art, I use my Prismacolors. But for this type of stuff, these Kohinoor Progressos are absolutely wonderful because they come in a set of 24. They do have a 12 pack as well. I would get the 24. You'll be happier with them. And this is actually my second set. I know I have a store where I can also buy them in open as well, so I have a couple to replace, but I had broken so many of my other ones, and they had changed a couple of the colors since this time I got my first set, like the names, so when I was trying to tell people names, they weren't matching up, so that's why I got a second set. But you can see they're all still brand new. Look at these tips. Look at those tips. None of them have gone into the sharpener yet. Like, I'm gonna be a little bit sad when I have to put them into my sharpener for the first time. Because their tips are all still brand new right now. I will say that these are a bit fragile. I just realized I was off camera, so for some of that, let me get on camera here a little bit better. Sorry, people. They do break very easily. So that was, my old set was totally broken. Oh, oops. Since I knew anyone knows my ex-wife Melissa. I understand trying to keep it together. I had a bit of a breakdown this week earlier just because taxes are coming due for small businesses, and being in California, that's really, really stressful. And honestly, my grandfather passed away and his funeral was this week. Okay, hold on. I've got another call coming in. This is really, really weird. Okay, Jay just answered it, I think, so. But yeah. So. But yeah, my grandfather was really old, so it's not like he was 94, so not like it's a tragic loss, but it was still, it's something for the family to go through, and I'm really far away and just had to watch the funeral on TV. So that was not being there with family, because I was literally just home a month ago for my grandmother passing away, and it's really common. They've been married 70 years for both of them to pass away. Yeah, death and taxes, the only thing balanced in life, right? And those hit in the same week. So the stress of that, I was a college athlete and have issues in my hips. I'm finding out because of it. All of that stress meant that suddenly, for the first time ever, I'm now dealing with like painful arthritis. So it's been a week. So sitting is interesting. So I've got to take a call real quick. Another one. I will be right back. Hi, Mr. Shrubway. That he was who was calling. He didn't realize I was live because I wasn't showing up on his stuff. But anyway, so something new in life. Fortunately today, like, I feel great. I am not in any pain, which is wonderful. So hopefully working on that stress level and everything else. And it's just something I'm going to be mindful of. So anyway, the call was just to say we were supposed to like meet up with some people who were in our COVID bubble. And we just found out that one of them was directly exposed at work. So we will not be having dinner with them. So tonight. So that is now canceled. Which kind of stinks because I work from home. And so like my social interaction is very limited. So I look forward to those times getting to go out. Yeah, I'm going to need to work on these. This is going to take several bits of layering to get these to the colors I want. So thank you guys for being patient through all of this. I don't, like, if you want to know my life is my phone doesn't ring. I'll get a couple of texts here and there and I'll talk that way. So, but taxes are done, submitted, paid, all of that. It was actually closing out my last business, which was also kind of stressful and not fun. I didn't lose it because of COVID, so it wasn't like anything with that. So it just wow, I haven't seen this in 3 months. Yikes. I live in California, so the sun is not, we get to see that pretty regularly here, which I am very, very thankful for. I had a beautiful outdoor walk yesterday that was and Mr. Shrubway gets off early today, so I'll probably go out for a walk when he gets home too. Fox News. Well, something happened with Dave Portnoy from Barstool. That's interesting. So, for those of you who don't know, my life is in YouTube. Like, that is my Monday through Friday job. Is that I am a content strategist. So I thought I might share just a little bit that I've been noticing, because I play a lot on this channel with some things, and I've been trying out the shorts thing, and that's been interesting. I do not need pink. Pink would not be correct for this. Yellow. That would have been interesting if I put pink in this. Yeah, no sun for months is rough. Yeah, it's definitely a thing. Like I had, when we lived back east, dealt with the seasonal affective. So I'm thankful not to deal with that so much now, living here. But some of the things I've noticed with shorts is that they're a very interesting little breed, like a normal upload on YouTube, okay? Typically your first day, your first hour, all of that is like really, 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 like top, like important. Like that's when you will get a hit of views and all of that, and you're like working to get that upload timed and everything else. With shorts, it's not hitting till like 2 days later, like the spike, which is really kind of interesting. I've had fun making them because obviously when you're used to editing long videos, 30 seconds is like, yes, I can crank these out like nobody's business. So playing around with the medium, figuring out things I can do with it. I started really simply just to kind of figure out the algorithm a little bit better with it and how that goes. So now that I know, I can start timing it with my longer content. So but yeah, where we're from one year went like a month of rainy days and cloudy days, and like the news was like talking about how suicide rates had gone up in that time, and I mean it was a mess. Like it was really serious. These are good. I'm just looking at how many layers these are going to take. I'm just going to work on these 4. I'll do the rest off camera and we'll get these looking really good here. Lines are just not blending as well as I would like. Get this blended. This is just going to take several little layers here. If I pulled out, I've got my regular Cohen wares too, and I could go in and tweak this a little bit with those, but the composition of the cores, even though the pigments are different because they are not color matched, allows them to blend really well. So you can come in with the other set and finish it off if you need to for like a little more depth. That's starting to come together. Here, we drink a coffee real quick. I like the beat on this song. Makes me my feet are dancing. Enjoying that. So I've got my gaming channel hooked up. Facebook is not wanting to link up really well with this content. Like, I had no trouble. It's just wanting to go to my main instead of the correct. Like, I was able to tell where I wanted it to go, so we're just going to have to play around with this a little bit more to get it go to the right page, because I have a Grace and Lottie's page over there. So I like those. Those are looking really, really cute. I gotta wait for them to dry. so I can see. Those are a good backdrop for Mr. Frog here. Watching it dry for a second. I'll go ahead and do another one. Which one's in frame? Is anybody in frame? I'll come over here. Do this guy. There we go. If you guys are curious, I was talking a little bit about the NFT I created last week. Absolutely nothing has happened with that. I haven't pushed it anywhere. Like, I don't have links out. I don't have anything like trying to do it. But I have some cool ideas for some things that will combine editing and art and stuff. So, like video and things. So I'm coming to. Hopefully, as I get my digital brain on completely and creating, this will come together and be pretty cool. There's a little update on that. I am up on Rarible, if you want to go look that up. Grace and Lottie's, easy to find. Keep the name the same. So, anyway. What is these? I'm going to check out a button here real quick. Huh. I hadn't noticed a couple of things on my choices there. That's pretty cool. I have a little bit more options. My other channel streams straight to Twitch first, and so sometimes your choices are a little different between Twitch and YouTube. And so this one's YouTube, then Twitch. Although I'm feeling like I did it backwards. I'm enjoying the Saturday live stream though. These guys are fun. I'm really liking these mushrooms. Time for a coffee warm up. Scoot you up here. Look, Kaiser Wilhelm's in the... I'm kind of thankful that my stuff is pretty clean, so the thing was I was already used to like YouTube for music and stuff like that. So coming over to Twitch wasn't difficult with that because I'm used to having to be careful for what I put into videos and what I use in music licensing. So. What's EU for? Euro for? I play old games. That's part of my channel's retro games, so. Like, I did a full stream where I played Atari 2600 games, and that was a lot of fun. I know that we have our monster cat just so that we got it originally just for Jaybreak's game to do Rocket League for music. And he had a hilarious time doing Cyberpunk. He streamed that with his save for, he's coming over here now, he's going to share.
So, interesting story real quick.
Come over, my camera's in the webcam.
So, interesting story.
Look where you are. Look,
yeah.
You're literally...
There we go. Okay. So, I yesterday bought a coconut for this 24-hour stream I'm about to do. And upon cracking it open just now, I realized that the coconut was very much fermented on the inside. But back to the Cyberpunk thing. That was a very fun game to play on stream. And, gosh, probably I didn't have too many big glitch issues with it. And personally, I fell in love with the storyline on that one. I think it was masterfully done.
But yeah, so I just remembered you had your little screen that popped up. So I'm trying to figure out. So something's wrong with long messages. I'm gonna have to fix the long messages thing. My long messages in Streamlab, like for what it's set for.
Yeah.
For my mod thing, because it's like stuff that's not too.
Yeah.
Sorry about that, guys. I will get that fixed after the stream. I'm not going to try to do it while. Just if you need to, send like 4 or 5 messages. I don't care. It's not like our chat's that busy. But, yeah, Cyberbug 277. Sadly, you didn't get any of like the good bugs, did you? So much. Come over here and talk, because I've got cardioid on, so you're not going to pick it up.
I had one time where I hit a grate really weird and my motorcycle fell through the world. But outside of that, I think a lot of the people experiencing bugs were just the people playing on older consoles. Like, because the PS4 at this point is a 7-year-old console.
Yeah.
And for it to be able to play a top-of-the-line game at all is an impressive feat.
Yeah, because I was hoping you would get some of the really weird ones, just because I thought that would be hilarious. Like, because some of they really were funny, and if you enjoyed them for that, because like you could get all kinds of weird stuff happening. But anyway,
I mean, like I got people stuck inside the hoods of cars and stuff, but that happens in almost any game. You have ragdoll physics.
Yeah. So, but yeah. So he's gonna be live after me. I'm going to be finishing up at noon. Jay, you want to come over here real quick?
Yep.
If you want to, you can set it up. We can raid him, too, so that we can just go over there. For raiding, where's the best spot to set that up? I don't normally raid, because I've got Twitch open here.
You need to pull up the desktop.
Okay. We'll send everybody over there when I'm done. Obviously, YouTubers won't go. So, everybody wish Jay a happy birthday. Today is his 19th birthday.
Woohoo!
19 years ago, at this point, I was watching Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, like the 93rd episode in a row that I was watching. So that, I gotta enter my password here real quick.
I mean, she was watching Fresh Prince. It only makes sense that she gave birth to one, too.
Yes, it helps to spell your name correctly. The password's incorrect. Oh, yeah, you, like... having a shirtless body. That has been him for freaking ever.
I promise I'll put a shirt on before my stream.
Oh, my phone is telling... Oh, you just switched my picture again.
Yep, I updated it.
He likes to play with my background picture quite a bit. My login verification code. There you go. Okay, he's setting me up now. But yeah. Anyway. And then
favors for something you gained from
you might turn off
Alex
sound
over
right here.
time,
Right here.
Yep.
so that when you had
There we go.
There we go.
He was trying to autoplay Twitch Gaming for us for a second. Yes, hi! Yes, you're getting happy birthday. Look at that. Nice shirt stops off.
There, I have done Dad Bod Thirst Trap streams before, so I'm not saying it won't happen. I'm not saying it won't.
He has some good little bits things that you can do, or the channel points, the channel point stuff. So that is like, that's next level stuff that I will work on as this grows. Right now, I'm still in the let's just try to get the setup working phase. Mm-hmm. Because every time I log on, something works or something doesn't, even though I haven't changed any settings. So, but yeah. He's putting it. This is what you get when you get a whole family who streams and creates content.
Boom.
So you're on my host list now?
Yep. And
Well, I don't necessarily want to host you when you go live. I just want to, I want to raid you when I'm done.
so in that case, you'll.
Since our content doesn't necessarily line
Yeah.
up.
So
That
in
seems
that
a little bit
case-
weird. That's all I wanted to do.
Gotcha. Come over here.
Our
and you'll-
channel, I'm mindful of channel
Yeah.
type. Like Bethan78 could host you,
Yeah.
but it would be weird to be hosting that on this
So
channel.
you'd hit that button once you're done.
Okay.
And direct it over.
So I'm gonna pull this back over here to my YouTube view. So, okay, he's got to go get ready for that. He has 46 minutes until he's live. Which the number of times I've thought, gee, that's plenty of time. And then I'm like still rushing. Like today I thought I would have plenty of time to get the blue ones all nicely caught up, and that didn't happen. So we'll do this guy over here. So I know I probably won't get all these done today during the stream. But I will finish them all up. They'll be over on my Instagram if you want to see it. As well as the blue ones. I'll get those all done and prettied up. I'm debating with the stars if I want to use like a glow-in-the-dark gel pen so that the stars glow. It's nothing that would show up on camera. It would literally be only for me that I did it. I know that he's got a couple of people he does too. He's got a couple of characters, Grismeralda and all of them, so. Cancel. absolutely adore Gamsol. Learning to work with it changed everything. Because you could do this with blender pencils and your hand would be exhausted. It's just... Ooh, these two right there framing his head. This will really make his color pop. I've got to start thinking about backgrounds. The amount that I do black backgrounds, it's kind of a cop-out. Hard to manage all the personalities I put up. I try to keep mine the same so I don't have to keep track. I absolutely adore art live streams. If you want somebody who's a lot of fun, to watch his videos, he does a content-free podcast. Peter Draws on YouTube is probably the one I watch the most. I really enjoy his content. He's a little random, and I like that. Oh, Bob Ross, yeah. The OG. He just has an interesting outlook, and I enjoy his content. I cannot draw the way he does for anything. I have tried his style countless times, and mine end up looking awful. Oh yeah, big PP, definitely. Yeah, we're really gonna have to work on getting Streamlabs dialed in a little bit better as a mod. Because it is not functioning as intended. You got into drawing? Awesome! I have never worked with oil paint, so I can remember watching him years ago when I was little, and they were, I don't know if new episodes are still coming out, because this would have been late 80s. When I was in elementary school, and he was on PBS, and it may still have been when there were new episodes. I really don't know. But him having the little squirrel was just kind of random, and all of the things he did. And his fro, his hair. Nick Hanks. Okay, I'll have to look that up. Yeah, so does Peter. So if you want to check him out, Peter Draws on YouTube. When he grows out his hair, it's even kind of big like Bob Ross's, but I'll have to check out Nick Hanks. Nick Hankins. Okay. Got it. Okay. Chemistry. My middle son had that last semester. Chemistry. I can tell you, like, I still remember some. Like a mole and doing equations. I had a nun too for the class, Sister Imogene. Because yes, I went to Catholic school. And she knew her stuff, but she was so strict. It's all lined up there, so you can see all the pretty colors. Pretty colors, pretty colors. Drink my coffee. Okay, the mom's gonna come out in me that like when I procrastinate, I'm always miserable, and I can't like be happy. So I would suggest going ahead and getting it done, but. That's just me. Or at least get something done on it. When I have undone work, I get overwhelmed pretty easily. And I know that's one of my anxiety triggers, so. Procrastination is not my friend. The little mushrooms are so fun and happy. I love this little color with our frog prints there. Okay, I'm gonna have to move my pencils to get the other ones in frame. We have 3 left. It's gonna be pretty close to a good time. Like I can sit here and we'll finish up those blue ones then to kind of finish up the stream. I'm gonna go till noon. And then we will go over to Jay's stream to celebrate his birthday. Oh, I think he's getting in the shower right now. Somebody in my family is getting in the shower. There are 3 choices upstairs. Yeah, I'm gonna raid Jay's, so you'll go straight over if you just stick around. That's part of the reason I'm going till noon is so I can raid him. Okay, that was like the shower just stopped. Maybe somebody's just washing their feet. Or cleaning the shower, which would be like incredible. So. Yeah, anyway. Now, compared to the rest of us here, Jay is the professional Twitcher. Twitch streamer. That's funny to say Twitcher. But he's been on the platform the longest. And even that's not that long, but he was so excited when like he reached affiliate. Was affiliate the partner or partner then affiliate? I can't remember. But yeah. I was on YouTube before they had their rules about like you have to have 1,000 subs and everything else. With YouTube back in the day when like you didn't have to have a minimum. And I mean, I was just before, and I was monetized. Like I would have, when they made the changes, I would have stayed. I was big enough to stay monetized, so it didn't ever affect me. But it was funny. Everybody was like complaining, like I can't get monetized until I have so many subs. My amounts that I think it would have been in ad revenue from the time. The Witcher? I know that my husband was playing, I think, Witcher for a little bit, but the controls were awful, what the platform he was playing it on. So he was thinking about maybe playing it again. He's doing a lot of Skyrim right now. Like he's streaming Skyrim and like letting the audience vote on what he does for his Skyrim streams. So I think it's a lot of fun. I watched a little bit of him playing it through. I wish I had time to get into games like that. Those longer form ones. I mean, I have a Minecraft world. I'm a redstoner. So I build the farms. But I've never really sat down, Kingdom Come Deliverance. Say I play Kingdom Hearts. Sounds like so corny and dorky. I was a little let down by Kingdom Hearts 3. I will tell you that. It seemed really short compared to the others. Other than clunky sword mechanics. See, I am not good at the fighting mechanics as much. I mean, if I can just mash a button, I'm pretty good. Rock and Bug, my middle son, who, well, he's the younger son, but my middle child, he is really good at like PvP play, and he does like, he is a big like Smash Bros. Okay, my dog is whining. I'll be right back. She needs out. Go. I haven't played Dark Souls either. I don't think anybody in my family has. So I don't know a whole lot about that one. Other than it is a game. I died 200 times in your first playthrough. Ouch. I have a feeling I would die more than that. But we laugh at my jumping skills and all of that. Like, I am horrible when the game requires jumping. Like, notoriously bad. Okay, there's that. Over here. Yeah, I'm gonna have a lot of blending left to do. Lots of layers to work on. That's your most boss. I get that. When you master it, it's like, oh, I don't really want to go back and play. I'll go down here. Let me get both of those in frame. Yes, I can. Yay! Those two real quick. 27 minutes. So with these, it is, did I use, no, I didn't use this one. I used this to pull it in. Like, I'm trying to remember my colors. Or no, maybe I did. I'm trying to remember. I may have used the light blue. I'm gonna use these right here. It doesn't look like the sky blue, so I don't think I did. I think I just used really, like I used the regular, this is called light blue. It doesn't come out very light blue. So we'll start with the purple here. It's a real light on the purple. Really light. Okay. Okay. Have fun getting cleaned up. This shade of blue is a very interesting shade. Okay, there's that. I just don't know if I used that sky blue or not. No, I didn't. I can tell by looking at that. Did I use this one at all? No. That tone's not in there. Okay, so it really is just this. Done really, really lightly. Jay's cleaning his room right now. Getting it ready. Okay. funny that I left that little spot there. It's funny because the paper bleeding through how yellow these look. Hey, hey, hey! Okay, last mushroom. I made it come in. That guy needs a little more darkening. Creating some shadows underneath the frog fingers. Oh, I missed a finger! I'll need to get that little frog finger. That's really funny. I'm just now noticing it. That's really funny. Mm-hmm. There we go. Blue is in. Now for what's considered light blue. Okay, blend that guy in. Just love when everything blends together. It's really pretty. This guy needs a little more blending in. Okay, let's get that little frog finger done. I'm just gonna go right into this, into the lime. There! I can't believe I missed that little finger. Such a cute little finger. I'm gonna blend and set that. I'm gonna have to wait for these guys to dry, so let me go get Lottie here real quick. Can you say hi to everybody? Oh, you're nice and warm. She's a warm little puppy. Here's Lottie. Say hi. Say hi to the stream. She was in the stream last week. She's my little puppy. Well, she's not a puppy anymore. She's 3 years old. She's a silver toy poodle. So she was silver before she was a year old. So she's supposed to be gray. It's not that she's old. Yeah, that's just your color. You were rocking granny here before it was cool, right? So she loves cuddles. She loves people. She's super, super sweet. Oh, yes, you are. You're my favorite puppy. Mwah. So I'm going to zoom out here now. Let's take a look at all of it as it's coming together. Scoot it down a little bit here. There we go. Kind of gives an idea. So we've got 1, 2, 3 snails that I've got to figure out. One little bug here. And these guys are going to be the red mushrooms with the dots right there. So those will be fun to do once I get in there. So those will really pop. Of course, the eye's always drawn to red, so that'll be an interesting little thing to compete with the green of the frog. So those are opposite colors there. So, and then these guys will probably be two-tone mushrooms there to where they're more so, I'm saying red violet should be my other color. Maybe I'll do red violets and the crystals. I think I'll do that with those because that would make sense. For those and in the flowers. Yeah, and the flowers. This is just fun to look at and figure out where all this is going to go and stuff like that. So, if my computer was working the way it should, let me see. Maybe I can get my stuff figured out. Anyway, I'm having fun with that. So, red violet's going to be an interesting one to work with. So we've got like this color, it's Scarlet Lake, so it's a little more red. And then this one is Crimson here, or no, sorry, Carmine, which is also very red. So these look like, let me scribble real quick with them because this is where put Lottie down. This is where the set gets interesting. So you can see that Carmine is red with a teeny bit of a pink thing, and then this is Scarlet Lake. So it is pretty purpley. And then this guy is light violet, which is definitely more red. If I honestly had to think, I would almost name them opposite, what they would look like. So these two right here blending. Hi, Lottie. Yeah. You can see how I can get those three to kind of work together if I was actually blending. So those could be interesting with this to do with these flowers that are at the very, very bottom. They're hard to see here. And the crystals. Crystals are their own little booger, so to make them look right. So we'll have some fun with those. When we get there, these snails I'm also a little bit... Those are going to be fun too, because it's like, do I do them like fantasy snails to where they're like colorful and fun and silly? Or do I make them look like real snails, which real snails, while fascinating, aren't like the prettiest colors. I mean, basically snails are like slugs with a shell on. I mean, you know, they're like dressed up slugs. So, and that reminds me, when I was younger, I literally had a coloring book that one of the pictures was called Ugly Slug. And it was one of those that like, it was like this thick, like it was a crazy thick coloring book. Like, and it, so like it, rather than having that many pictures, it just repeated them. So there were like 8 ugly slugs in it. So it was a very interesting book, but it's like, I don't know if we ever actually colored Ugly Slug in it. I'll have to find out from my sister. I mean, if Ugly Slug still exists somewhere. But anyway, that was my childhood right there in a nutshell. So I'm just letting these dry. I need to do more blending on this guy. This one could use, I could work on this guy for a minute here. Get him. It's a little more. When in doubt, deepen your shadows. Increasing contrast is what makes a piece interesting. I put my pencils back totally in the wrong order. I'll have to fix that here in a minute. Okay, there's that. Where did I put my Gamsol? Oh, there it is. I'm learning the new desk. The new desk is, it's great. I'm enjoying it, but everything's in new places. Ooh, I didn't blot that correctly. That was a... Yes, it is. Okay. There we go. That deepened up a little bit. And then this one I'm just going to have to work on because he's going to be a little bit darker because the frog's up on him. And that blending's just going to have to dry for a little bit. It's going to have to dry for a little bit so I can get that all blended in. And he'll look great. But yeah, that helped a ton right there. Right there. I think you can add a little bit more in here. He's dry enough. like it's really coming together well. I'm happy with that. Yeah, that one's coming together really, really nicely. Makes me want to kind of deepen on all of them a little bit more. I'll come in and do a little bit more of the other blue. And see if I can get it in there. Sometimes when it's wet, it doesn't like to. Got a lot of good contrast on him. That's what that was. The paper like came undone. I was trying to figure out what was wrong with that little area. I got it too wet. There we go. So yeah, we're gonna have to let that dry and then I can take it off and fix it. There we go. A little bit more blending in there. There we go. These are coming together great. So I'll be working on those a lot off camera. So again, we're finishing up Hannah Carlson's Summer Nights. It's a great book. Lots of fun stuff in it. I'll show off a couple of that I've already done in here real quick. There's that guy right there. This one's still in process. I haven't finished it. I realized I need to finish it. I was flipping through the others like, I never finished that one. So I kind of got tied up on the door. I never got finished. And then I think I've got, do I have anything else in this one? I have more. Why are you here? There's another frog. Pretty sure. Yeah. There we go. I did this one. This was a live stream series that I did with all these mushrooms right there. I based them on the power-up mushrooms that were in the Mario games. So that was a lot of fun to do with those. So all of them are different power-ups. So lots of fun on those. And I think that is it in this book. I have a couple of our other books, so sometimes keeping track of all of them. So maybe next time at the beginning of the stream, we'll go back through those and we can look at them a little bit more. My goodness. It has been a lot of fun this morning. It is almost noon. And at noon, we're going to go over and check out the J-Rig stream because it's his birthday. And he is doing a 24-hour stream now. He is not an art thing. He is a gamer. Obviously, that's his name, Jaybreaks Games. And I'm excited that it is his birthday. He is 19 today, so make sure that you give him lots of happy birthdays and just lots of love over there, because it's going to be a lot of fun. Like, he's good at putting together these hour-long, like crazy long streams, because like this is 24 hours. I was like, I can't imagine being live for that long. Yeah, it's impressive to me. So let's go over here and let me go over, is he live? Let's see here. Raid channel. Let's see if he's live. Yeah, he is not live yet, so we'll give him just another couple of seconds before we sneak over there. It is still 2 minutes early, so I didn't know if he would have a pre-stream roll going right now as he's getting ready. So today's coffee was brought to you by some random coffee shop in Oregon that I cannot remember the name of. I have enjoyed drinking it. And my French press wearing the Doctor Who sweater. I've actually really enjoyed having that this morning for streaming because I've been able to refill. Lottie, what's going on? Has something exciting happened? I think our mail just got here. And they're done mowing. And we had to, like, our second neighbor started mowing, so we had that. Lottie, it's okay. It's just the mailman. So, anyway, let's see here. Anyway, so I'm excited to have all of this going on today. It has been fun. Lottie is very excited about the mailman right now. Now she's chasing her tail. She doesn't do that very often. That was kind of funny. Imagine her just go in a circle. So I'm not hosting him. I'm working to get over there to raid. So anyway. Anyway, it's kind of fun learning all of the new stuff with this. So we can switch our view right here. We can go back to this view, the big screen. So anyway, I'm kind of surprised. Why is this not showing up? Oh, it helps to type in the right one. Just waiting for him to go live. He's a minute late. He'll be. I'm enjoying the song. I really like it. Silence this real quick. Okay. I'm muting him. Okay, so he is up now. Okay. Here, dashboard. There we go. We're sending you guys over. So I hope you enjoy Jaybreaks Games. And I will see you guys next week, 10 a.m. Bye.